This truly is one of the most chilling, destructive pieces of legislation in American history. What we are now witnessing, without question, is a full-scale socialist assault on the very fabric of the United States. And make no bones about it, this bill is going to transform America's economy and the American society. This is something that Barack Obama has been working on, not just for the last couple months, but for years. This is something that the prophet, allegedly, Al Gore, has been pushing and peddling for the last 15 years about the supposed crisis of global warming. And Nancy Pelosi and Harry Reid and all of the other leftists in Congress are now looking to ram this thing right down our throat. And the vote today was 219 to 212. They literally got it in by the skin of their teeth. And my friends, let me give an exclusive now to the Savage Nation. Been working the phones all day today. Here is what I found out. A lot of key farm state rural Democrats did not want to vote for this bill because they know perfectly well this is going to be the biggest tax increase in America's history. Now, I'm choosing my words very carefully here. It is the biggest tax increase in America's history because what they have to do to make this bill a reality is they have to drive up the costs of gasoline, oil, and electricity. That's the only way you can control carbon emissions. That's something the left has been dreaming about for decades. What they want to do is they want you to stop driving your cars. They want to make it so expensive for you to pay for your heating bills and to use electricity that you're going to use their bogus renewable energy sources, whatever, solar, wind power. They come up with a new one every day. And so what's going to happen from this bill, from this piece of legislation, is, you mark my words, because we've seen it already in Europe and we've seen it in England. This bill, this global warming bill, this cap and trade bill, which is really tax and kill, it raises taxes and it kills jobs, is going to result in at least $3,000 more in prices and in costs for the average family of four. Your grocery bill is going to go up. Your gas bill is going to go up. Your heating bill is going to go up. Anything that's produced by energy is going to go up. Food is going to go up. Everything is going to go up. This is what they're doing to you. And you know what? They're doing it to you not for some national security reason. It's not as if it's World War II. We're in a time of war. God forbid everybody has to sacrifice, pay higher taxes or whatever to fund the military. No, this is being done on the basis of the greatest fraud and myth that has been perpetrated upon the American public for centuries. There is no such thing as global warming, or at least man-made global warming. Scientists have irrevocably proven that. Temperature goes up, temperature goes down. That's the natural state of mankind. Now, with liberals like Al Gore and George Soros and Barack Hussein Obama, Comrade Obama, what the socialists don't understand and what they can't answer is this. If global warming is so supposedly man-made, if it's all because of we're driving our cars and trucks and SUVs and we're emitting all these gases into the air, explain to me one thing. And I really have to give credit to Dr. Savage on this, the legend. Because as usual, he was right. And this is the analogy that he's used, and I've used it in debates, and they can't answer it. When there was the Ice Age, there weren't human beings on the Earth. It melted. So we had massive global cooling and massive global warming. And there weren't any human beings to have caused it. That's the pattern of life. That's the pattern of the Earth's atmosphere. So what we're now doing is they're engaging us in a massive social engineering experiment with your money on your wallet. And they're going to control vast sectors of the economy. They're going to control the refining industry, coal, factories, manufacturers, businesses. Everybody's got to start buying these permits if the Senate and Obama sign this bill, if it passes the Senate and Obama signs it. This is going to transform. It's going to make us into a green economy. It is going to be another nail in the coffin that is traditional America. It will destroy capitalism. It will destroy the free market. It will destroy our economy. And it will continue to launch the revolution that Obama eventually wants us to take us to. And you know what that is? It is France. It is Sweden. It is Europe. We will become a European socialist nanny state. They want to destroy the Constitution. They want to destroy everything that we have built for the last 200 years. And my friends, let's make no mistake about it. No mistake about it. America is the greatest, richest, most prosperous country in the world. Not because of the socialists, not because of big government, not because of a command and control economy, but because of a free market capitalist economy. That has been the secret to our success. And now, as we are the richest country in the world, the greatest superpower that the world has ever seen, we bestride the globe like a colossus. Our power is envied. Literally, we dwarf Britain, the British Empire, ancient Rome, the great Persian Empire. None of them can compare to us because of the incredible wealth that our capitalist economy has been able to generate. We are now committing national suicide. And as this is going on, I was making calls on Capitol Hill. Do you know what these socialist thugs were doing? You want to know the kind of people Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi are? Here's what some Democrats told me on anonymity. They were being bribed. Pelosi and Steny Hoyer, the House Majority Leader, and people from the Obama administration were calling up these rural Democrats, blue dog Democrats, conservative Democrats, who know that their states and their constituents are going to get hosed. They're going to get literally milked by this bill. They were coming and saying, what do you want? What bridge do you want? What school do you want? What pork project do you want? What government grant do you want? You name it. Literally, here's what one congressman said to me. They said to me, quote, name your price. My friends, this is the kind of corruption that is not worthy of a free republic. This is the kind of corruption that is not worthy of a democracy. Now, maybe Comrade Obama and Nancy Pelosi didn't get the message. They didn't get the memo. But this is not Venezuela. This is not Castro's Cuba. This is not Putin's Russia. We don't start calling people, strong-arming them, and then saying, you know what, how much money do you need? What do you need for you to betray your conscience? And let me just say this, my friends. To all of those Democrats, especially those conservative blue dog Democrats, shame on you. Shame on you for betraying your constituents, for betraying their interests, and for betraying your country. Because now, right now, you have put a stake into the heart of the American economy. You are burying this country. And so now, my friends, it's going to go into the Senate. And in the Senate, there is going to be a dogfight. Already, Senate Majority Whip Richard Durbin, Illinois Democrat, another Obama henchman, is openly bragging that with the victory in the House, he believes he can galvanize and strong-arm enough Senate Democrats to ram it through and have this thing on Obama's desk for his signature. Obama is dreaming about this bill. It will make him, quote, in his mind, the green president, the environmental president. He will have accomplished what only Al Gore and John Kerry and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton could dream of. He has transformed us into a socialist environmentalist state. And so now we have to stand up as conservatives like we have never stood up before and say loudly and clearly and unequivocally, no. We will not allow you to take away our country. No, you will not be allowed to take away our jobs. No, you will not be allowed to take away our freedoms. Now is the time for a conservative counter-revolution. Because, my friends, if you start looking at what's going on here, there's not going to be much left to protect. As we stand right now, we are what? In the 5th month of Comrade Obama's socialist revolution. Here's what they've accomplished. They now own the banks. They now own the financial institutions. They now own large sectors of the economy. They own the car industry for the most part. They now want to own your health care. They own your pensions. They now are slowly coming after you in terms of owning almost every aspect of your life. What is there left? What's left?